Good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Advisory. Welcome back to school after a long break. I hope you guys are all doing well and are well rested, ready to tackle the rest of this semester. Speaking of the next few weeks, here's a breakdown of the schedule. We have 5 A days, and we have 5 B days left. All right. And then the third week is, of course, our ACP or finals week. And so, really, you only got 5 days in each class to get the things done that you need to get done to wrap up the semester. So just keep that in mind. All right. The turnaround is going to be really quick.
We have absolutely no time to waste, so it behooves you not to dilly-dally.
Also, a couple of other announcements. The first of which is that we are celebrating our annual Lights at White, where we will be lighting our Christmas tree, and that's going to be Tuesday, tomorrow evening. In addition to the tree lighting, we're going to have several of our programs here at WT White, our extracurriculars and athletics and things like that, do a bit of a showcase for potential future students, and some of you may be involved in that. But if you have a younger sibling or cousin that is planning on coming to WT White or thinking about coming to WT White, you might want to bring them to show them all the cool stuff that we have going on. We will also have performances at 5:30 by our fine arts department, and then at 6 p.m. we will light the tree, and it's probably going to look something like this. All right, this looks, this one's okay,
Rockefeller Center.
but ours is probably going to look better, and so make sure that you don't miss that. Also, this week are EOC retests. All right, so the way to figure out if you are a part of that is to go to Longhorn Country, and on the very first page, you'll see this right here. You need to use the Longhorn lookup to see where and when you might be taking a test, or if you are not taking a test, where or when your class might be displaced to another place. And all that information is already in Longhorn Lookup, and I'm going to show you a couple of things there too. All right, so here is the link on Longhorn Country. You'll click on the horns, and that will send you to this page right here. And then you have a few links over here. You will click on December Star EOC, and you're going to type in your student ID right here. So just for fun, I'm going to click on a student ID to see what this looks like. So this person is doing an EOC tomorrow, and so they will go to H204, where Mr. King will be proctoring it. That's on 12/3. All right, I'm just showing you how to read these. That's tomorrow. On 12/4, which is Wednesday, this person has no changes. All right, there's nothing under that, and so they will go to class like normal. But then on Thursday, the 5th, they have a displacement, and it says for them to go to H304 for their 5th period. Some of you may not be testing, though, and you may have something that looks like this. So, for instance, this person's entire class is displaced for 12/9, and that'll be Monday. And on their first period, it says your whole class is displaced, see below. And so remember, it says on 12/9, so we're not going to look at 12/3, we're not going to look at 12/4, we're going to scroll all the way down to 12/9, and then whatever that person's normal teacher or normal room is for first and second, they will look here. All right. So it may be confusing at first, but just make sure you're paying attention and carefully reading everything that you're seeing on the lookup. Make sure that you go to Longhorn Country before you leave advisory today to check to see where you might be going during the next few days of testing. And that's going to be from tomorrow, Tuesday the 3rd, until Monday the 9th. Okay, those are my announcements. For our main course today in advisory, we are going to be starting the conversation about bullying. When most people think about what bullying is, they think of things that they've maybe seen in real life. They think of things that they can see in movies. These are things like violence against a person, right? One-on-one bullying. It can also be a group of people that has decided to single out and pick on one single person. Now, it doesn't always look like that. It doesn't always look like anything from the outward perspective. A lot of times, bullying can be online, and it's things that are happening over the social media sites, especially Instagram. It's a lot of these things that are boiling under the surface online that affect the lives of the person that is being bullied and usually makes its way into some in real life drama. But the perception of bullying has changed over the years. And really, the best people that are equipped to understand what bullying is and isn't and what forms it takes on in today's world are you. We as adults can try our hardest to understand what is going on in your lives and understand the tension that you might have between other students. But the real experts on what this looks like today are you, the teenagers that are dealing with these issues. And so today in your advisory groups, you're going to begin this discussion about bullying. What is it? What forms does it take on? What does it look like in today's world? What do you think causes people to bully others? And what do you wish adults would understand about bullying? Now, while you are discussing this, I want you to write your answers in the form up here, bit.ly/capital WTW capital B lowercase ULLY. And so these 3 discussion questions are reproduced in this form. So while you guys are discussing, I want you to be able to write down your answers, all right? In your own words, write a definition of bullying. Don't use the internet. Don't use any sort of definition or Google it or AI. I can do that. I want to hear what your words are and what you think bullying might be. Next one is, what do you think causes people to bully others? And the third, what do you wish adults would understand about bullying? And there's a fourth question right here that is, you can discuss it if you want, but it's not a discussion question on the slide, which is, what do you want to know more about in regards to bullying? Like, what about bullying? What kind of information would you like for us to discuss in advisory? And I will look at these answers and do my best to address any questions or things that come up. So with your class, you're discussing these things, and as you discuss, you are filling out this form so that I can see some of your answers, and we'll talk more about it later this week. I hope you enjoy those discussions. I hope you are feeling good and refreshed and ready to tackle these last 3 weeks. Be good to yourself and others, and I will see you tomorrow.